Guys, welcome back. So today we have one of the most exciting videos that I filmed in the last couple of weeks, I guess, and that is a review on Vanngo's line, you guys. Look at it, look at it. Vanngo, if you guys don't know, is a celebrity makeup artist, and I swear he does the most like beautiful, almost effortless looking, but like definitely there's effort there. The effort is there. Makeup looks on so many celebrities like Scarlett Johansson, Selena Gomez. He's so inspiring. So when I heard that he was coming out with this makeup line, I was so excited, you guys. I knew I had to try something. I had to. I do have from every single category. I've got the eyeshadow palettes. I've two of them to be exact. I've got the bronzer, the blush, the lip pencil, the eye pencil, the lipsticks. Like I have so much. I have so much to try out with you guys today. And obviously I'm wearing everything today, and I wonder, like, what do you guys think about the makeup? Before we even get into it, what do you think about it? So if you guys are interested in hearing what I think about Vanngo's makeup line, then please just keep on watching. But wait, you already know what to say. If you're not already subscribed, explain yourself. I post sometimes when I can. I do my best, as we all should. And I feel like you're going to be here when I do. If you like anything beauty related, luxury related, fashion related, I feel like this is definitely where you're going to be. So you should subscribe if you're not already. And you should follow me over on Instagram if you're not already. It's just Katie Danger. I post every single day over there. Every day I put a reel. I put outfit of the days, makeup of the days. Just a bunch of crap. It's just a bunch of crap over there. So you should follow me over there if you're not already. And with all that out of the way, let's jump into the video. I'm not going to lie to you. I was playing with my camera settings yesterday, and I feel like I did something. Because this looks crazy to me. So I have my two Sephora bags, one of which is just tragically broken because that's just what it is, okay? We're just going to dive in. Obviously, I'm already wearing foundation, and I have my brows done, and my eyes are already primed. I use the Urban Decay Eden Primer Potion, which is one of my favorites. I did pick up two of the eyeshadow palettes. Honestly, these are not the two that I originally planned on getting. I was thinking of getting either the blue one or possibly the green one, maybe the orange, maybe the pink, but I just went in a completely different direction, just completely different. This is the first one that I picked up, and this is the new neutral palette. There's kind of like a warmer neutral one and then like a cooler neutral one. This one is the cooler of the two. So this is what the packaging looks like. All of the eyeshadows are actually numbered on the back. And then this is what the inside of this palette looks like. I feel like this is the one that everyone pretty much is gearing towards. I really didn't think I was going to go for a neutral palette, especially since I did just pick up both of the new Natasha Denona palettes. Stay tuned for my next video because that's what I'm going to be doing for my next video. I just felt like this one had the most contrast. Like it went from really, really light to really, really dark. Wish it was black, obviously. You know, you guys know I love a black eyeshadow, but I can really, this is a nice dark brown. And the other one that I picked up, which by the way, I have no clue which one I'm going to use for today's look. No clue whatsoever. But the next one I picked up is Composed Cool, which again, I was not expecting at all, like at all, to want. But I saw somebody swatch this palette and I lost my freaking mind. Honestly, when you have these stored in your drawer, I mean, it does say like new neutral composed cool on there, but like other than that, how am I gonna know? You know, how would they know? This is what composed cool looks like. Again, I mean, this is like basically white, and then, or maybe this is white. Actually looks like it is white. And then this is black. Like again, it's just, the contrast is what gets me. It's what gets me. So I feel like just based off my dress, I probably would want to do the neutral one. Like this is a very warm tone. It's like orange and yellow. Like I feel like this would look insane with the composed cool. I mean, not that I ever match my outfits to my makeup, but I just feel like this would just actually look crazy. So I'm going to take this color here. I should zoom you in, right? Yeah. Wouldn't you agree? It's not very powdery in the pan, like at all. Not that I am one who gives a crap about that, to be honest. But just in case you are, there's really not much kick up at all in the pan, at least not with this shade. So next I'm going to go into, I mean, I'm basically just gonna go like deeper and deeper. So the next color I'm grabbing is not that one, this one here. This one shows up on the brush a lot better than the previous shade. There still isn't much kick up in the pan. I mean, there's a little obviously, but it's nothing crazy at all. Oh, well, all right. That was pretty pigmented, man. I'm just putting this in the crease, like directly in the crease. I want like a deep crease I guess I don't know how else to say that. This is darker for sure than it looks in the pan. Like, for sure. Like, I'm a little nervous. What does that brown look like?
Get up and take it down.
I'm gonna grab the original brush and a touch of the color that we used first and just kind of blend the edges here just to soften them up a little bit, because again, that color we just put in the crease was definitely darker than I was expecting. I am going to do a shimmer on the lid. I'm thinking I want to do this one. I'm going to use my fingers now that I cut my nails. I can actually do this. So I'm just going to put that on the lid, all over the lid. I feel like that shade has some fallout. It's like a hair crumblier than I would like. That's really pretty. Look at that. This is the eyeliner that I picked up. This is the Longwear eyeliner. I think he has Longwear eyeliner and a kohl eyeliner. I don't know what the reason is, but I decided to pick this one up. I got it in along the lash line, which is black. This is what the packaging looks like. I love this red packaging. I said this in my anti-haul video, which I'll link up here, but this red packaging is every freaking thing to me. Like, I hope he never changes it. It just stands out so much and it's so different and cool. I'm gonna kind of smudge this along the lash line, or at least attempt to smudge this along the lash line. I am also probably gonna use it under, like, in my waterline, but we're gonna do this first. I'm grabbing a like flat definer brush, and I'm just gonna, with no product on it, I'm just gonna see if I can kind of smudge that a little. Oh yeah, it smudges nicely. That's a good one, for at least for the upper smudging. I haven't obviously tried it on the bottom yet, but so far I like it. I actually have decided I'm definitely gonna do something in my outer V, because I like this, but it's just like missing something, I feel like. I'm gonna do this color here, the darkest brown in the palette, and I'm taking, this is a Sigma Angela Bright AB5 small blending brush. This shade is actually pretty close. Can you see that? It's like pretty close to the shade that we have in the crease. So it's a little disappointing, but it's fine. It's crazy because the other color was darker than I anticipated, and now this one is not as dark. So this also could be because I'm putting it over shimmer, by the way. I do want to mention that. Like, I am putting this over a shimmer eyeshadow, so that could be affecting it. That black eyeliner is amazing, though, because this brown did not kind of like take that over at all. Like, that's still right there in the outer corner. Don't even have to touch it up. It's gorgeous. I am going to do like my concealer, powder, and we'll come back. We do have the bronzer, the blush, and lip products to try out. So we'll be back to try those out. Okay, so I just did my concealer, powder, and contour. What I am going to use next is the soft blurring bronzer. This is the package. It comes in a number of colors, okay, like so many colors. But the one that I picked up is Resilience. This is what the packaging of the bronzer looks like. It does have the color on the back. This is what the color looks like. That looks pretty promising, right? I like a little darker of a bronzer, okay? Plus today I feel really pale. Let's... Oh, okay. I do like the color, though. It definitely gave me some much needed bronziness. I'm going to throw some right over my contour. Just a little, because I do want to put blush there. I like that. It's not like groundbreaking. I mean, for me, bronzer is never groundbreaking. It's bronzer. Like, let's relax. But I do like that. I feel like the color on that really bronzed me. We're going to try the blush before we move on to the lower lash line. I swear we're going to do the lower lash line. This is so out of order. Sometimes I do my lower lash line before I do the rest of my face. Sometimes I don't. It just depends on how I feel. This is the Very Beautiful. It's literally called the Very Beautiful Velvet Blush. And I got the color Full Circle. It looks extremely similar to the bronzer. Wait, this like this. This is the bronzer and this is the blush. So pretty much it's exactly the same component. Okay, that's pretty. That's a nice color. I'm just going to I don't think I was ready for that, okay? Do you see the difference? I'm not kidding. That's so pigmented. I'm not like mad about it being pigmented. I'm just like, wow, you know? I love that. I don't know what else to say other than I freaking love that. So far, this is probably my favorite thing. This and the eyeliner so far are probably my favorite thing. I'm gonna take the black, it's called Along the Lash Line Longwear Eyeliner. And I'm gonna run this along the waterline. One of the things I definitely struggle with is a black liner in the waterline. It smudges on me, so not even smudges, like right in the inner corner, it just like runs is really a better way to explain it. And I've been on the search for like the best black eyeliner. I'm really hopeful that this one is going to be the one. So far, I really like this eyeliner. I mean, obviously, I don't know how it's going to wear yet. Hopefully, it wears well, but I don't. I'm going to go back into the palette and grab the super dark brown shade with the same flat brush that I was using to smudge out my liner on the top. And just kind of stamp it. Like, look at that. That's not very pigmented at all. Look at that. No, that's bad. Like, I want to give it a fair shot. I don't know if smudging out the liner messed with the brush. You get what I'm saying? So let me find a clean brush somewhere. I'm taking a MAC 212 and a lot of MAC brushes. That's not on purpose. And I'm going to go into that dark brown shade again just to make sure that I'm not absolutely crazy. I don't like this at all. Like, at all. What I'm going to do, I'm going to break the rules, guys. I got to break the rules. I'm going to go into the Composed Cool palette, right? And I'm going to grab this black color here. With this brush, the MAC 212, I'm going to see if that's any better. I feel like it's doing better. I'm going to just chalk it up to that brown not being great because the black is performing. I mean, you can see that pretty aggressively on that lower lash line. I want like a pretty smoked out lower lash. I mean, when don't I? That's going back into the, what is this one called again? New Neutral palette. I'm going to do, oh, I don't know. I might mix these two because this one is too dark and this one's too light, so I'm just going to mix them. And I'm just going to use a pencil brush and smudge out that black a little. Like I said, I do want a pretty smoky lower lash line. So I want to bring that down pretty low. And my palette looks all crazy now because I was mixing those two colors. So now it's like stuck in there. I don't know. So I'm going to take, I don't know, well, I just take the same color that's on my lid. Because there's not really anything else lighter. This is what's on my lid. Basically the light's color. So I guess I'll just take that. Because I always do a shimmer on the inner corner. And I'm just going to put that on my inner corner. Actually, that shows up really nicely on the inner corner. I want that to be a little aggressive. Shocking. I know. Eyes are done. Obviously, I have to do my lashes and my mascara, which I will do off camera because that has nothing to do with this. I will come back when pretty much everything is done. The only thing left will be lips. And we will talk about the lipsticks and lip pencils that I got. We're finally on to the last step, which is lips. The two lip pencils that I have are New York Red and Follow Exactly. This packaging looks exactly the same as the eyeliner packaging. This one is the Follow Exactly one, and this one is also not a sharpened pencil, right? You roll it up, you see that? So let me swatch this one here. That is just gorgeous. Okay, I don't know what else to tell you. That's like my favorite color of lip pencil. You guys already know. You guys already know. And then the other one is New York Red. He does have a lighter red. It's called Vanngo Red, which is more of like a red orange. But I opted for this one instead. So that's New York Red. Let's see what the lipsticks look like. So these are the two lipsticks I picked up. I picked up New York Red, which is exactly the same color, obviously, as a lip pencil, and Nothing to Lose. So this is what the packaging looks like, and then this is what the lipsticks look like. A lot of people have been comparing these to the NARS Audacious lipsticks, which I did used to have. I don't think I have them anymore. They would all be super expired anyway. This is New York Red. I still love the red packaging. Like, I cannot get over it. I guess I'll swatch it right. Oh, that's creamy as hell. And the other one is Nothing to Lose. And that's what this one looks like. This one's a little bit darker than I thought it was. So that one is, I already can't remember. Nothing to Lose. And then New York Red. I don't think the red goes as well with this look. I just don't think it does. So I'm going to end up doing the nude. So first, going in with the lip pencil in Follow Exactly. I feel like the formula on this is not as glidey as I'm used to. It doesn't just like there is definitely some tugging there. I feel like I had to go over it a couple of times for it to be like an even application, but that doesn't bother me because I feel like it will last longer that way, hopefully. Now let's do the lipstick. This is Nothing to Lose. Oh, I just noticed there's an HV in the actual lipstick. It doesn't smell like anything. So this is that combo. I'm going to take it off because I feel like my eyes are very cool tone or neutral at least, and the lips are like super warm. It's a very pretty color. I just don't like it together. That makes sense. Now I'm going to do the New York Red lip pencil. Hopefully this works out. Let's see. Oh, this one is super pigmented. This one glides a little better than the other one. I feel like the red lip pencil was just a lot easier to go on. I don't know if that's just in my imagination, but it felt just way easier. I also really like the color. Like, I feel like if I was using a different red lip pen, a different red lipstick, I would use this red lip pencil because it's like not too bright. It's a little bit more on the like deep side. It's not deep, but it's like a little deeper. The lipstick. Hopefully this doesn't look insane. Oh my god, look how pigmented that is. Are you kidding? My teeth look so white, you know, besides all the lipstick that's getting on them. That lipstick was super easy to put on, super pigmented, and right now it's very, very, very comfortable, even though it does have like a matte finish. It's super comfortable. Let me go get my hair together and we'll come back with the final verdict. Everything is done, and now I think I'm ready to give you guys my opinion on some of these products. I feel like I want to start with the eyeshadow palettes because these were the things I was the most excited about, and honestly, they're probably the things I'm the most let down by. I used mostly this palette today, which is the New Neutrals palette, and it's just, I feel like this shade is much darker than it looks in the pan, and then this shade is much lighter than it looks in the pan and has almost no payoff. So I'm very confused by it. I also think that this glitter, well, this shimmer, it's not a glitter, is a little chunkier and kind of flakier than I would have hoped. I used literally one shade out of this palette, and I do want to continue playing with this one especially because I only used one shade, but the black was nice. It's definitely not the best black I've ever used, but it did help out the look quite a bit. So that's why I'm like, I really need to, especially like this silver right here. I definitely need to play with this one more. Next up, I want to talk about the blush. This is probably one of my favorite things in this entire video. I, first of all, love this color. I think this is so beautiful. Actually, I'm filming this part of the video like hours and hours and hours later because I went out to dinner like immediately after finishing my makeup. And I feel like it's still on pretty much exactly as it was before. So I do really, really like this blush. As for the bronzer, I feel very similarly. I probably don't love it as much as the blush, but I do feel like it did what it needed to do. I feel like it bronzed me as much as I needed to be bronzed. I like the color. I like the blendability. It definitely has some pigmentation to it. I mean, I'm not hard to please when it comes to bronzer. It's like, I feel like it's hard for me to be blown away when it comes to bronzer, because bronzer in general is just like, it's fine. It definitely is on the warmer side. So if you're like me, I like that. I like to be bronzed and warm, and it is matte, by the way, which I do appreciate. I prefer a matte bronzer over a shimmery bronzer. And same goes for the blush, by the way. It is a matte blush, which I prefer over a shimmery blush. So I do really like this. This eye pencil, I freaking love. I want to reiterate that this is the Longwear eyeliner because they do have a kohl eyeliner that I have not tried. I did not try it in today's video. I don't know how good that one is. I think it's wearing pretty good. It's not perfect. This eye is definitely not perfect, but it's much better than a lot of the other eyeliners that I have used. So I definitely love this. I loved putting this on the top lash line, I guess, and smudging it out. I thought that was really, really good, and it stayed exactly where it is. It was smudgeable, like I was able to work with it, but now that it's there, like it's there. Everything's looking good. Everything is not moving. Same goes for the waterline. So I really, really like this. I feel like this is going to be my go-to eyeliner. Lip pencils. I really, really loved the red one. I mean, I love the color of Follow Exactly. But the red one, which is New York Red, which by the way, I live in New York, so I guess, is that why I love it? I like that New York Red is red, but it's a little on the deeper side, but it's not burgundy. It's still red, but it's not like bright orange red. You know, there's some depth to it, so I love the color of this, and I feel like the formula of the New York Red is a little bit easier to use than the Follow Exactly. I don't mind having a little bit of tug to the lip pencil, so that doesn't bother me at all. Honestly, I love them both. The lipsticks have to be like some of my favorite things. These lipsticks are so freaking good. It's a very comfortable matte finish. I feel like this New York Red color is crazy. Like, this is such a beautiful red. And I would also love to wear the Nothing to Lose color with something a little warmer on the eyes, because the eyes are very cool tone. At least for me, this is a cool tone look. I would not pair it with such a warm nude like this, but this color is freaking stunning, and the pairing of this lipstick and this lip pencil is freaking incredible. So yeah, I think that's everything. I think that's all we have to talk about today. Definitely let me know what you guys thought about these products. If you guys have tried Vanngo's line, let me know what you guys think. If you're interested in any of these products, let me know. Is there like a specific palette that I need to try out? Because I'm like really upset that I don't love the ones that I have. So I feel like maybe I have to give a different color story a try. I mean, there's 8 different color stories. So like, let me know what you guys think. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up if you did like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I post every single day over there. And that's all I have to say. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. What kind of question is that? Do we have to eat today? I don't know. Do we feel like surviving today? I don't know.